What is going on, YouTubeverse? John Stanek from Johnny Radio here, bringing you another album of the month, this time for September of 2021, and I could not be more excited, folks, than to be talking to you about one of my favorite bands, Thrice, and their new album, Horizons East. This is their 11th studio album, and it is great. I'm just going to go ahead and say it just came out an hour ago, so it's very fresh in my mind, but I've only listened to it once, so forgive me if the details are not going to ring bells. I actually got the track listing here so I don't forget the song titles, but man, they are just one of the most consistently great bands out there today, and they did not disappoint yet again. Of course, preceding the album, they did release 3 singles, and they were all quality. My favorite being Robot Soft Exorcism, which I've already reviewed on this channel, so I won't talk about it in detail, but I will say that it is a very Thrice-y song, if you can use that word, but they take it musically a little bit in a different direction, employing some synthesizers in a really cool way, and they do that as well on the opening track of this album, The Color of the Sky, which I have to say, it's their best opening track since To Be Everywhere's, To Be Nowhere's Hurricane. Actually, it might be even better than that. It might be their best opening track of any album. And I say that because it's so cinematic, opening up these huge, beautiful synthesizers that make you feel like you should be watching a Ridley Scott sci-fi film or something. And then Dustin Kensrue's lyrics that I'm going to paraphrase here, kind of setting the scene as well, if you will, saying his first memory is staring up at a ceiling and, contemplating life. And then before you can even kind of make sense of it, the rest of the band kicks in a tempo that seems twice as fast than it should be. And you're off to the races with this anthemic Thrice song. Just awesome, man. And then, it ends kind of on a somber acoustic note just for a moment, before revving right into song number 2, which is Scavengers, another single that we've had time to sit with. And this one has really grown on me. I think it's just fantastic. Already has like 1 million plays on Spotify, and well deserved, because it is just awesome. And there's definitely a theme throughout this album, in all the lyrics. There's a lot of metaphors about the sun, about the sky. You can just hear it in the song titles, The Color of the Sky, the next song, Buried in the Sun, which also is very dark. Like it almost, and Kensrue in his delivery, it's very intense, almost takes you back to the Visu days of him screaming, and it's the intensity. You can feel the emotion behind it. You can tell that these last couple years of COVID and political strife, especially in the US, has influenced his songwriting. In this song especially, you can hear him say things like, I'm just remembering words in my head like CIA and coup d'etat. So it's very heavy stuff that has motivated some of the songwriting on here. And like I said, Kensrue is a great poet. He's never going to be just in your face with the lyrics. A lot of it is going to be metaphor. Again, the next song, Northern Lights, another song about the sky, has a cool kind of piano thing going on, almost like a jazzy piano vibe that I think is very cool, and lends a little bit of a different sound. And if I remember correctly, on my favorite Thrice album, Beggars, 4 songs in, there's a cool piano-led song, Double Speak, as well. So it's kind of following, not a formula, but this also being 10 songs, not quite 45 minutes, right there in the sweet spot. Some of my favorite albums of all time that you can see behind me are, not too long and not too short, in that 40 to 45 minute range, and 10 songs. I think Thrice has got the formula down, and this is definitely I don't know, man. I probably would put it in my top 5 Thrice albums. Where yet, I'm not quite sure, but forgive me, my screen is going dead over here, and I wanted to at least mention a couple more songs that stood out to me. Especially towards the end of the album. Like I said, Robot Soft Exorcism is just awesome. And then that goes into Dandelion Wine, which obviously plays a big role in the album because the cover art has kind of like this psychedelic dandelion on it. And not quite sure what the lyrics mean, but this song is one that kind of takes its time to breathe and build. And when it's over, you're just like, oh my God, I got to go back and listen to that one again, because that definitely is a highlight of the album. And then I was surprised that the very last song, Unitive East, is just this very kind of hypnotic, beautiful song that has just these cascading kind of piano and synth noises, and you can't really make out what Kensrue is singing exactly, but you can tell it's very profound. So that's going to be another one I revisit. Really, all of these songs I can tell are going to grow on me, especially the songs towards the middle. That maybe, you know, on first listen didn't stick out as much as the others, but Still Life was a cool ballad that also built up into something bigger. Summer Set Fire to the Rain, obviously another great single that was released. My least favorite of the 3 singles, but man, if I had to give this a grade off the top of my head, I'd give this a strong 8 out of 10. It is great. Go and listen to it right away, especially if you're a Thrice fan. You're going to love it. I can't wait to see these songs live, by the way. And I have tickets to see them in less than 2 weeks at the Masquerade in Atlanta. So I'm so psyched for that, especially to see songs like Robot Soft Exorcism and The Color of the Sky. Those, I think I would say right now, are my 2 favorite tracks, especially just because they feel progressive, like Thrice is moving in this new direction of, you know, kind of bringing these synths in, but also maintaining the integrity as a rock band that they have had for so many years. Gosh, Thrice, thank you so much for bringing us another great album and yet another great record here in 2021. So let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think of the new album. Do you love it as much as I do? Do you think it's going to grow on you as much as I think it does? I mean, only one listen in, and I'm giving it 8 out of 10. So, and also let me know what are your favorite songs on the record. So guys, we got top 5s every Friday, album reviews. It is Thrice week here at Johnny Radio. So I just also dropped my top 5 favorite Thrice songs. So check that out as well. Thank you for watching. And as always, Viva la Vinyl. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell for notifications so you can always see great quality content like you're seeing on the screen right now. Thank you so much for supporting Johnny Radio, and I'll see you soon.